Hello and welcome everyone! Yeah, the demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2 on the PC, the Jumbo demo, has finally released a couple days ago. I believe 2 days ago, on the 5th. And now, so maybe some of you didn't know, but there will be a port coming out for the PC for Dragon Quest Builders 2. Yes, I couldn't believe it either. It comes out on the 10th of December. And yeah, I'm going to talk about all the changes and improvements I noticed in this version of the game. So, let's get into it, shall we? Oh. And there you notice the first problem. Yeah, I mean, my graphics card is pretty good. I got an Nvidia GTX 1050 Ti, so it's one of the better ones. But still, the game is struggling a bit, as you can see here. Sometimes the game just freezes on me. I have no idea why. At first I thought my hard drive was kind of corrupted or something, but then I moved everything over to another hard drive and the problem still persisted. So it's not the hard drive. So I don't know if I demand too much from this game with the graphic settings. That's where we can go right now. I also wanted to show you something, because one of my Patreon supporters, Betty Beep, did an amazing job on recreating me in a Link outfit. Ah, I love it. And also, if you want to support me on Patreon, I'm very grateful for every donation or pledge people are making there. I can't even put into words. So if you want to support me on Patreon, I won't hold you off. I would be very, very thankful. And then of course you can also join me on my Discord server, which should be in the channel info or the description of this video, I believe. Because we tried something new on the Discord server and we did an art contest. The first theme was Show Lulu with Show Lulu in Lulutopia. And this is what the winning artwork looks like. It was made by Derp Draws, and I also really love it. The little figures showing their gratitude towards Lulu. Yeah, and if you also want to participate and get shown in a video, you can just join the Discord server and submit something, because the next theme is now create a Christmas-themed Pokemon, an original one. Or if you want, you can also use an existing one and put him in some kind of Christmas setting. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for now, about Patreon and the Discord server. Let's get back to the video. So now you have the option to use your controller, which you plugged into your PC, or you can do everything with a mouse. Which is also kind of handy. So let's see, what do we got? The first thing you'll notice is the controls setting, which we'll go into right now. And there you can finally map your buttons to your liking. Set up Coop de Grace? What the? Sounds like French to me. So we got driving, inventory, blueprints, snapshot mode. So there's very much to configure, which is pretty good. Then I noticed this one, the field of view, while in first person mode. I don't know if it was there in the PlayStation 4 version, because I have barely used it. But we can try it right now. So we'll do it very narrow, and then we'll take a look what it looks like. I believe this is a normal option for PS4. So let's just stand over here. So we have these mountains to the left, right at the corner, and the wooden block to the right. Alright, let's see. You notice it right away. Okay, let's accept it. And yeah, which is almost... we got a much wider field of view, which is almost like a fish-eye view. Whoa. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I like it. Okay, back to the settings. What else has changed? So, we'll turn it back to normal. And everything else, show character outlines, we'll put off. Camera rotation speed, we'll put to 2. Minimap style music, let's turn it down. Messaging speed, yeah, very important. Also the settings you got in an update. Mouse sensitivity, And of course, now we got the graphics settings. So we'll accept it. We want to make those changes. And let's see. Not much to do here. Although, wait. So I already put everything to the max. And let's see what everything looks like when we put it to the lowest. I believe we'll have some kind of switch layout then. Some switch graphics. Let's see the performance. It's faster. But do we still have the freezing issue? I want to know. Yeah, we still got it. So it doesn't have anything to do with the graphics settings. And now I can look... stop following me. I'm making a video! God damn it. Die. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's look over this nice town of Furrowfield. And now I can see, unfortunately you can't, because it's an overlay, how many frames per second we got. 42 frames per second, that's not much. Are you sure? Seems like it. Could be 42. Okay, now we got 41. Let's check when we do the changes. Let's put everything back to full or high. And let's see how the frame rate changed. Not much. I now got 35 frames per second. So, the graphics options aren't the best, though you could improve your performance by 10%, I believe. I don't know if it's my graphics card. I have no idea. But I'm not a pro on the PC. But yeah, it looks much nicer without taking so much of a toll on the performance, which is good. Another thing I noticed is when you when you want to okay, those freezing issues are really annoying. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you have the same problems with the game, or maybe it's pretty laggy for you. Then I would recommend playing around with the graphics settings first. But the freezing issue is it's very annoying. But what I wanted to show you, I can't because I have no materials. We need materials. So now I farmed some materials, and now what I was going to show you is when you want to craft something, you'll now have a slider, which is pretty handy when you use your mouse and just slide it anywhere you like. I really like that. I only don't want one of those. And you can also control everything with your mouse in the game at the same time. So the notice board. There I also noticed something. This was very good. Because when we go inside, and you really noticed it on the Switch, when it's loading stuff, it takes forever. But now, as you can see, the current competitions, the pictures it already pre-rendered, they are getting displayed much, much faster. And also, they then will be in the cache of the game. Because when you now go over back to the current competition, you can just browse. Everything is already loaded, and which makes it much more easier to navigate. This wasn't the case in Dragon Quest Builders 2 on PS4 or Switch. Switch was the slowest. I believe almost the same speed. No, slower as this. This is even faster than PS4. There was like every half second was one new picture. Yeah, this is also a very good improvement on the game. Cake. Yeah, looks nice. But yeah, and we can also, while in there, do everything with the mouse. So we can just use the mouse wheel, scroll a bit, click on it, and go back with the right mouse button, which is also pretty handy. I like it. So yeah, I really like the improvements so far on the game. But the performance is an issue. I don't know if they will fix it. Yeah, because as soon as you are moving around too much, the game seems to load in all the blocks in the distance, and then it gets choppy. It's freezing. Ah, it's freezing. Yeah, outside. At this time of year. And also, still only one save slot. I thought maybe on the PC you have like multiple save slots, but no, unfortunately the same as on consoles. But yeah, some good news. Some people are already working on some sheets for this game. So like your hunger meter no longer falls. Or you can just get any item you like with a code in the game. But more on that in a later video. Right now, I'm trying to figure out on how I can access all the files in the install directory, so I can maybe exchange some textures and stuff, which would be very, very, very interesting. But we still don't know if we'll be able to get some mods working. We'll know when the full game launches on December 10th. Yeah, and until then, I hope you like this little tour on the differences of the PC version to PS4 and Switch. If so, please consider giving it a like, and I'll see you in the next one. So, have a good day, morning, or a very nice evening like this one. Or a good night. Until then, bye! Yay! Also, the shadows. Shadows are better. Oh, where's my shadow? Move. Yeah, your shadow is pretty good. And yours also, Mr. Stone. Need some beds.